That made me happy, Dana, that people still get upset about human interaction.
Yeah, that happened to Peter and me a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
He woke up on the wrong side of the bed.
I hate that.
Bad mood, and he yelled at Jasper.
Oh!
Yeah, like he said, wow. He told him to get out of the way, like in the bed. And I was like, how can you do that? And then he said, I don't know, basically, I'm sorry, Peter, I'm telling you the story. But then I said, and then he started mocking me, right? He was like, oh, Jasper, why didn't you move across the bed? I was like, oh, and I didn't speak to him for 4 hours.
Oh, wow.
I thought the Conways had a problem.
And I didn't speak to him for 4 hours.
Wow.
Hang out with you, Jeff.
Emily, any thoughts?
Yeah, your executive functioning skills do not develop until way past 18. So I definitely agree with this. And I think
Okay. Here's another one. Growing trend. Newlyweds are honeymooning alone. The honeymoon has...
Hang out with you, Jeff.
Emily, any thoughts?
Yeah, your executive functioning skills do not develop until way past 18. So I definitely agree with this. And I think
Okay. Here's another one. Growing trend.
definitely agree with this. And I think
Okay. Here's another one. Growing trend. Newlyweds are honeymooning alone. The honeymoon as we know it may be over. A growing...
the concept is.
Did you have a
antithetical.
unimoon?
What?
I didn't remember.
No.
for your
What is so weird? Well, we got married in Italy, so we just stayed and traveled around
Okay, so you didn't even have a honeymoon.
Italy. Right. It was kind of
I
subsumed within the wager.
Wow. Okay. Wow. Last one. Gym intimidation.
Right. It was kind of subsumed within the wager.
Wow. Okay. Wow. Last one.
Within the wager.
Wow. Okay. Wow. Last one. Gym intimidation.
On charisma and personal narrative, I see none of it.
You think
I
it
think
worked
it's
before?
I think it's ridiculous. And I think, the whole like sitting on the story for 2 years or whatever. I see none of it.
You think
I
it
think
worked
it's
before?
I think it's ridiculous. And I think, for today is that the court invented the individual right to bear arms. The court didn't invent that. That's in the Constitution. So I think.
All right. Well, obviously we've got lots of issues to talk about with 2020. But
Abolish the Senate, replaced with puppies.
They were the ones that banned Fox News from a lot of different things and a lot of important conference calls and whatnot. They literally
tried.
prosecuted journalists. So how do you feel like that's even reconciled? And they literally
tried.
prosecuted journalists. So, okay, here's my issue. I feel like, of course, the number one thing they're afraid of is disconnection because they don't have real connections on the outside.
Yeah.
And also, I went to this party and there were a bunch of influencers there and I was like, oh, interesting, whatever. And they were all children. None of them knew how to speak. None of them knew how to have a conversation. I was horrified. I left early. It was horrible. And also I had a good idea for a reality show. That I think it should be millennials versus everyone else. And then you have to like navigate a city or navigate life and they can't use their devices. They have to they have to like ask for directions like, excuse me, sir, or be like, excuse me, can you take a picture of me? Like, and see how they succeed, which they won't. They'll obviously shrivel and it's a good idea, I think.
Yeah, I think it's a very good idea,
Keep
Emily.
talking.
Thanks.
I like how she said, and also.
There's 2 points.
It's very good.
One.
A city or navigate life and they can't use their devices. They have to they have to like ask for directions like, excuse me, sir, or be like, excuse me, can you take a picture of me? Like, and see how they succeed, which they won't. They'll obviously shrivel and it's a good idea. They'll obviously shrivel and it's a good idea, I think.
Yeah, I think it's a very good idea,
Keep
Emily.
talking.
Thanks.
It's a very good idea,
Keep
Emily.
talking.
Thanks.
I like how she said, and also.
There's 2 points.
It's very good.
One.
One.
After this, the
Well, the one that we
unibrow.
didn't get to was man uses nude mannequins to get revenge on neighbor over fence dispute.
Oh,
That
so
was
it's not
mine.
just
That
me.
was mine, because I
Okay,
hate
all right.
neighbor
One more
nuts.
thing is up next.
Really?
Going, and
After
then-
this, the
Well, the one that
unibrow.
we didn't get to was man uses nude mannequins to get revenge on neighbor over fence dispute.
Oh,
That
so
was
it's not
mine.
just
That
me.
was mine, because I
dispute.
Oh,
That
so
was
it's not
mine.
just
That
me.
was mine, because I
Okay,
hate
all right.
neighbor
One more
nuts.
thing is up next. Dispute.
Oh,
That
so
was
it's not
mine.
just
That
me.
was mine, because I
Okay,
hate
all right.
neighbor
One more
nuts.
thing is up next. Okay, all right. One more thing is up next. Okay, all right. One more thing is up. Okay, all right. One more thing is up. Okay, all right. One more thing is up next.
When I was 16, so my birth certificate, it's from a naval hospital, so it's black, so it was easy to counterfeit. So I literally took it to Kinko's. When I was
Counterfeit a birth certificate?
Listen to my story.
Whoa.
So because you could white it out. So I basically made myself 17, which I think was the requisite age at that time, to go to Mexico with a San Diego State fraternity. We all went, and then we had a blast. Obviously, it was totally ridiculous, but it was out of the country. But that was my.
Would you let
So
your
you
daughter
committed
go?
a felony.
Would you let
So
your
you
daughter
committed
go?
a felony.
Like that was my.
Would you let
So
your
you
daughter
committed a
go?
felony.
Like multiple, I'm
Does
sure.
Fox News, did you let them know about this before you
I know, if I
got your
never see you guys
contributorship?
again, that's
No.
why.
We're going to
what
need
was
to
your
see the
question?
long form.
Oh,
No,
right,
would you?
right.
Well, by the way, Dana also.
In government ownership and government overreach, enabling private citizens and private companies to do that innovation on their own, because Lord knows it's not going to happen from a government agency.
And also, if the cities can't afford the recycling programs, like, how are we actually going to afford?
Well, that's the question. How do we go forward? By the way, I have something to pull your heartstring, Dana. They had a story today about whales dying at an alarming rate because guess what? They're eating plastic.
No, I know. Don't get me started on the plastic. I'm upset about the plastic. Okay. If you'd like to hit the snooze button. Don't get me started on the plastic. I'm upset about the plastic. Okay. If you'd like to hit the snooze button, you may. Don't get me started on the plastic. I'm upset about the plastic. Okay. Don't get me started on the plastic. I'm upset about the plastic. Okay. Plastic. Okay. Plastic. Okay.
Like they have a, why is
Yeah.
it 9 minutes?
Didn't it used to be 7? Or
I don't
did I
know.
totally hallucinate that? Because I feel like now I can't tell
Can't you
if it's
set
7
the?
or 9.
Can't you set the?
News, like they have a, why is
Yeah.
it 9 minutes?
Didn't it used to be 7? Or
I don't
did
know.
I totally hallucinate that? Because I feel like now I can't tell
Can't you
if it's
set
7
the?
or 9.
Can't you set the snooze at what you want? I mean.
No, well, no,
like
you
it
can on
is
your phone.
2019 after all.
No, but like a set snooze is 9
Oh, it's
minutes,
9
I
minutes?
think.
Oh, I
Yeah.
didn't know that.
Must
Juan,
have
do you
been-
have one of those alarm clocks that we just saw in the background that's like circular with the button that like
I
that?
do have one.
I knew it, like that. That's
But you know
Juan's
what?
alarm right
But you
there.
know what?
News, like they have a, why is
Yeah.
it 9 minutes?
Didn't it used to be 7? Or
I don't
did
know.
I totally hallucinate that? Because I feel like now I can't tell
Can't you
if it's
set
7
the?
or 9.
Can't you set the snooze at what you want? I mean.
No, well, no,
like
you
it
can on
is
your phone.
2019 after all.
No, but like a set snooze. Your phone.
2019 after all.
No, but like a set snooze on your phone.
2019 after all.
No, but like a set snooze.
promo show.
Or how about an airplane? You know, airplanes can take off.
I delete all of mine though. I hate looking at a screen with a ton of stuff.
I do too.
One was from yesterday, one was from today, and then even that is one too many. That's my phone.
Really?
Yeah.
I guess I should delete mine.
Why?
Yeah, you should, because it's cleaner that way. It's visually pleasing.
You don't have to go back and recreate it every time you need to wake up.
I just set an alarm to stay awake during this segment.
So nice.
No, Lauren, this is a very important topic. You know,
bad for your mental
you're
health.
snoozing. It's bad for your mental health. Basically, what they're saying, Emily, is that people that use a lot of they might be psychotic.
Also, just get up. Get up and work. You're Americans.
Yeah. But if you have universal income.
What they're saying, Emily, is that people that use a lot of they might be psychotic.
Also, just.
Mental health. Basically, what they're saying, Emily, is that people that use a lot of they might be psychotic.
Also, just get up. Also, just get up. Get up and work. You're Americans.
Yeah. But if you have universal income. Yeah. But if you have universal income.
Exactly, so you're living
all day. Yeah. But if you have universal income. Yeah. But if you have universal income.
Exactly, till you're giving
Snooze all day, baby.
All right, guys, one more thing.
It is time now for one more thing. Dana, start it off.
I think I will, although I just have to. Emily just apologized to Jesse for calling him a snoozer.
That's a Beto move, Emily.
I feel like it came out a little.
You're so
snarkily, 'cause I
nice.
was like,
I think I will, although I just have to. Emily just apologized to Jesse for calling him a snoozer.
That's a Beto move, Emily.
I feel like it came out a little.
You're so
snarkily, 'cause
nice.
I was like,
Apology not accepted.
Jesse for calling him a snoozer.
That's a Beto move.